There you go. Hey.
Hi.
Morning.
How are you?
Not too bad. I don't know what we're on now. Number 4 or 5. Sound kind of
Is it your birthday?
It is on Sunday, but it's like the nearest
happy
time.
birthday for Sunday.
Oh, thank you. I'm just I'm getting to that stage where they don't matter anymore. So
Tell me about it.
yeah. But thank you for joining.
You're welcome.
I've got a load of questions, but obviously there might be some on the screen as well. So.
Hello, Molly. There she is. And Holly. Nice to see you girls. Well, virtually.
Yeah.
Sent you.
No, it's just strange, kind of doing all these kind of calls and obviously.
Yeah, it's great. I've never done a live Insta before, so it's all new to me. I'm like,
there you go. You've been on them now. That'll be it. This is the start now.
I love it. Hang on a sec. I'm just going to turn my light up. Oh, that's
so
better.
good. Not my light's like because I've got a window there, so I keep disappearing into the light.
So have you been keeping all right? Are you okay? Lockdown madness?
Yeah, mostly. Because obviously I'm in Leicester, so obviously until Friday it's been worse here, I suppose.
Of course, yeah. Of course.
Yesterday was the first day because a friend then came up from London yesterday.
Right.
It's kind of the first time I've been out.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
That's been good. Have you been coping?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I'm kind of working a bit and got a garden, so I've been in the garden and baking and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm all right. Oh, there's some nice people on. Hello, everybody.
Amazing. Yeah, it's good. Hopefully, like I say, to anyone that's watching, there's a donate link. So if you can, go for it. I keep forgetting to tell people to do it. So.
I don't really know how Insta works. I'm on it, but I don't really know what I'm doing, if I'm totally honest. I'm a bit of an old fart. I'm like, post stuff. All that writing on pictures and locations. And
filters and all that.
Yeah, I don't have it. So how do you know how many people are on now? Is it in the corner there, 11? Is that right?
Yeah, it's at the top for me. I don't know.
Oh, I see.
And absolutely keep joining. You can see people can send hearts in if they appreciate it and whatever else and comments.
Well, if anyone's got any questions, chuck them in.
Hit me up. I should start because I've got a whole sheet load. So.
Oh, great. Okay.
First question: how did you get into performing kind of initially?
Okay, I didn't want to be an actor when I was younger, and I got a job at Nottingham Playhouse, which of course you'll know. Yeah. Hello, Molly again. I'm so funny. No, just ridiculously stupid. Like Instagram. What am I doing? So yeah, I got a job at Nottingham Playhouse working in their publicity department and saw lots of plays and just thought, hello from Spain, hola. And I just thought, I think I really want to be on the stage, not at the side watching. So I went to drama school when I was 24, so a little bit older. And then from there, took the usual route, got an agent and started bashing down doors going, gives a job. And, all these years later, 20 odd years later, here I am.
Time flies, though, doesn't it? So.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, it does.
But obviously the big one we've got to ask about Mamma Mia.
Of course, yeah.
Just kind of how is that kind of experience? Obviously, when you joined, I presume obviously it's been on for 20 odd years now, isn't it?
Yeah. I absolutely loved it. It was the time in my life, without quoting another musical. I had the best time, which is why it was in my life for 10 years or so. I love Donna. I love playing her. My house has got ABBA memorabilia all over it, albums and God knows what gifts and business. I loved it. I think the songs are fantastic. I think the show is gorgeous. I met lifelong friends there. I worked with my husband. We did the tour together for 4 years. So yeah, he played Sam for 4 years on tour, which was mental. So yeah, it's been amazing. I don't think many jobs like that exist really. There's massive musicals that kind of just keep on trucking like that. There's a few, aren't there, in the West End? I think it's a really precious thing, and I can't wait for it to come back on tour and in town. It's just I can't wait for those doors to be open again. Have you seen it quite a few times, Mamma Mia, or
4 or 5 recently?
Right.
Only
in London or on tour?
Only in London. I kind of only seen it. I saw it 2017, I think, first time.
Okay.
Just kind of mad, isn't it? I guess kind of. Yeah. Obviously, when the first film came out. Yeah. I saw that and whatnot.
Did you like the film?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Mum's kind of one of them. She might be watching because she said she was, but yeah.
There's talk about Mamma Mia 3 now. They're talking about maybe a third film, so I don't know where that's going to go and how that's going to work, but we'll see.
Hopefully, you have to be in it. You have to get you all
yes, I'll have all the news.
I guess we have to recast it. Okay. I guess like they've got to fill in the gaps for where like Meryl Streep died, didn't they, somewhere?
Yeah, maybe she's got a really lovely sister.
Yeah, you go.
Hiya.
They keep adding people, so why not? Oh, there we go.
That's a good idea. She needs a sister.
There we go. Sorted. Here's the big question, though. If you were picking, who is Sophie's dad? Ooh.
Well, I think in this day and age, I'd say Harry.
Yeah.
I'd like it to be Harry. I think Sam's the obvious choice.
Yes.
But I think Harry would be a good shout. And I mean, I love the fact that you never find out and that it's that kind of three of them. Thanks, Stage's Spotlight. Yeah, so I don't really mind. I mean, there's been some dishy bills in the time that I've done it, and I was like, yeah he'd be a nice dad. But I think the point is it doesn't really matter in a way, does it? It's quite nice that she ends up with three glorious dads, you know? So, yeah.
I mean, you might say Winner Takes It All, but what's kind of your favourite song to sing in it?
Yeah, I mean, it is Winner. I guess it's an obvious answer, but it's like, you know, because I come from a straight acting background, it's like, Molly's so lovely. Plot twist for Mamma Mia 3, the fourth protects your dad.
No, don't need that.
What about the sister, though? Never mind the dad, I can't play the dad. What about the sister?
Go.
Come on.
There you go. Yeah, there's been no one left. No.
Yeah, Winner is gorgeous because it's like a monologue. It's like sort of telling a beautiful story, and it's got great big money notes at the end, which are great if you're on form. If you're feeling vulnerable, it's a bit scary. But I like singing Waterloo as well because it's nice playing Donna, but it's quite a lonely sort of existence at work. You're in your own dressing room, which is gorgeous, but the way that you're tracked from start to finish on stage, you're quite often on your own. You don't hang out in the ensemble. You don't have time to hang around and have a chat in the wings. You're kind of on and off and getting changed. So I like Waterloo because everybody's on stage, and that's a great song to sing. And obviously the beginning of this whole Mamma Mia ABBA journey, really. I watched Eurovision last night and ABBA featuring that, and I was just like, God, they are immense, aren't they? It's amazing the impact they've had around the world, you know. Have you seen Eurovision, the film?
No, I started it and I got distracted now. So
it's really sweet. Yeah, it's really sweet. Really, really sweet.
Amazing. Obviously, kind of, it's one of them shows that it's almost timeless, isn't it? Kind of thing. Yeah. I think it's one of them. You like to say like there's no shows that are long runners, but you kind of think what Phantom and Les Mis, they're obviously completely different style, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And also, what happens is young people fall in love with ABBA and Mamma Mia. You know, you get tiny tots coming who they're not coming for the music per se because they don't know who ABBA are, but they fall in love with it and become Mamma Mia fans. I mean, some of my youngest sort of regular theatre people who come to see it a lot, the fans are like 4 and 5 years old, some of them, and they just adore it. And then you get grandmas and older folks and guys as well, like yourself. People really, really love it. I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. It's timeless. You know, it really is timeless.
Yeah, and I guess kind of obviously the films massively impacted kind of the shows.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think when the film came out that we've got a brand new audience. Maybe that's what it is. We've got a whole brand new crowd of people coming in. And I noticed the difference as well. When I did it in originally at the Prince of Wales Theatre, it was a huge hit. But the sense of ownership over the show changed with the film because people were coming and knowing it a lot more. They really seemed to know it. And that was... made the audiences even better, if that's possible, because audiences around the world are quite different kind of vibes from different audiences, and they've been brilliant. The audiences are amazing for that show. And
I guess one of the things that I guess they need to do, because like some shows do it, don't they, like sing-alongs now. That'd be an amazing thing, wouldn't it? That's what
I wonder if do they do those kinds of things at like do theatres like have a night when you sing along to the film? They
do like shows, don't they? Like Six, isn't it? Battle of Hell did it.
Oh, the actual show does it, so they don't show the film.
No, like
they do a sing along with the show. Yeah,
like Six certainly did it, and Battle of Hell certainly did it. Kind of the performers do it, and people sing at the same time. It'd be weird though.
None of that. What's Molly saying? What's some of your favourite tour places? Molly, I loved Hong Kong. I thought it was a brilliant city. Sing along. Oh yes, come on, Holly, get in. I loved Hong Kong. I loved South Africa, despite the fact that it was difficult to be there. The sort of segregation there is still very tricky. I liked Belgium. I liked Korea, even though we were there for 6 months, which was quite a stretch. And also, to be honest with you, the UK tour was pretty brilliant. Manchester, Glasgow, Edinburgh, those kinds of places I absolutely loved. I quite like sticking my stuff in a suitcase or 4, going around the world. I'm crap at packing. When I went to Korea, I had 3 suitcases, just like cram it all in.
Yeah, and I guess it's like harder if you're like there for like you say 6 months, kind of.
Yeah.
What do you take kind of for that?
Yeah, well, it's because also the seasons changed as well.
Yeah.
So we had to go for winter, but also you want to take posh outfits, going out. I had a lot of social stuff to do. Heels, shoes, winter coats. My husband took 3 3-piece suits. I mean, we arrived at the airport with 6 suitcases. Just like, we're here. Yeah. But so did the rest of the cast. So yeah, because you're kind of living there. We had like a little apartment there, and you lived there for all that time, you know. I never quite got to grips with Korean food. I'm not sure it's really my cup of tea. Hong Kong, however, was delicious, but Korea, I don't really eat meat, and so there was tons of meat on skewers that for me just looked like I'm not sure what animal they were.
No, you watch these like travel shows and like, oh no.
Yeah, and you know you can eat a live squid in Korea and it crawls out your mouth as you're eating it.
Oh no. No, just no.
I know. That's not a reason to become veggie. Oh, Kerry Ellis is here.
Amazing.
Hi, Kerry.
Amazing. That blows my mind. Like what?
Casual. Kerry pops on.
What?
They live near each other, me and Kerry, so we've been going to fitness classes together to try and just like
keep going.
Keep fit. Yeah.
Amazing. Everyone's going to ask a question to her now. You watch.
That's all right.
Don't care where it is.
She can ride on.
I was reading yesterday, I think, obviously in preparation, because obviously, like, you're from Nottingham.
Yeah.
And obviously, you did Assassins. Was it last year or the year before? So how was that like going back after so long to being there again?
To something else, you mean?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, do you mean how's it going back to Nottingham or doing Assassins?
Yeah, because is it the first time since you were younger that you'd been at the Playhouse again, or?
No, I've worked there quite a few times. I've done a few shows there. I think that's my 4th or 5th show, but I've not been there for a long time. And because I've worked there, yes, Molly, the food is, for me, not good. No one has a Korean on Friday night. You have Chinese or an Indian or Thai. No one's going, oh, let's have a little Korean. Nottingham's just gorgeous. I love the Playhouse. I think Adam Penford's brilliant. And Assassins, I mean, I love Sondheim. So to do Assassins was an absolute joy. And to play somebody a million miles from Donna with a tight curly wig and a gun and a southern drawl. It was great. I just had the best time. And then I was meant to be doing Piaf. I was meant to be going back to do Piaf to play Marlene Dietrich. But obviously the COVID's happened.
Yeah, hopefully. I saw it. Curve did it a few years back. With,
Dead dog, someone said. I'm not sure they do. Yeah, do they still eat dog in Korea? I don't know. I never kind of. They do, you know. I think they probably do. Sorry, what were you going to say, Mark? Yeah,
like hopefully Piaf, because I saw it at the Curve.
Did you?
5, 6 years ago.
Ah.
It's kind of quite interesting. I can't speak French, so it's kind of
Oh, was it a French version?
The language speaking was English, but half the songs then were in French.
Oh. Yeah, I think we were going to do all of it in English actually. And it was amazing. Jenna Russell was playing Piaf and Sally Ann Triplet was in it, and it's just like and they tried for so long not to cancel it, but obviously you know, me and Kerry were saying the other day actually it's really sad that all the theatres are closed and we miss it so much. I think actors miss it, but I also think audiences miss it as well, you know. I
was saying to Andrew on the last one, watching it at home just doesn't feel the same.
No, it's not, because I mean I know that it's been amazing that people have done performances online and they have been amazing, but theatre is about assembly. It's about people getting together in a space, and there's something that is exchanged between the audience themselves and the audience and the performers, and I think that's really precious. And then you just can't. It's not the same online. So I hope that when we can, we'll absolutely. I think when we were allowed to go back, there will be an explosion of performances and joy and celebration. I can't wait. I mean, I'm sort of praying for a vaccine, but I don't know how realistic that is, you know. Yeah,
hopefully. That's hopeful.
I miss you too, Molly.
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll happen. No, we'll be there. If not, you have to film Mamma Mia 3 in this meantime. Well, if you can, I don't know if they can make films.
I do it in my garden.
Yeah, you go. There we go.
You too, Holly.
What would be like your dream roles, like to play? I know it's such a lame question, but
that's all right. Well, I think so many of the roles that I think are iconic. So many brilliant actresses have played them, and I get a bit intimidated by the talent of them all. So I sort of think I'd like to play something that's new, or something that I don't like. Assassins, I didn't really know it too much. I knew that. Evie!
There you go.
Oh, I did Assassins with Evie. Oh, what a dream. Evie, you know this is my first Insta Live. I don't even know what I'm doing, mate. I'm like, I did think about you this morning. I was like, Evie would be all over the shit. I'm like, press a button. What do I do? Look at me, Evie. I'm just like,
Okay.
So yeah, doing Assassins, I knew that, who played it in the Chocolate Factory? Who's that brilliant comedian? Evie will know. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Evie. Thanks, Evie. I'm nailing it. Get it in.
Yes, you are.
I am Insta Master.
You got it, man.
So yeah, sorry. It's just so nice to see mates on there. I don't know, something that's not been done before, or something I didn't know much about, like a brand new show. Catherine Tate. Yes, Catherine Tate. So I knew that she'd done it, but I didn't know much about it. So I think a role that I didn't know anything about, something new, I think. Yeah. Although I have got my eyes on a couple of things, but I can't talk about. When the theatres open again.
Good. Hopefully. Well, hopefully that happens.
It will. Definitely.
We'll soon. We'll all be there. That's the best thing I think about now. That I guess because they're doing outdoor stuff again, so it's slowly building into now.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, so I've got to ask you. Oh, this is a strange one question. If you could revive a show, but from the point of view being the audience member, what would you revive to watch?
Oh. Revive a show. I'm just trying to think. Do you know, my knowledge of past shows isn't that good, but I'm trying to think about things the music that I've listened to that I really love.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say, without sounding cliche, that any Sondheim for me. I know there's some shows that come, but I think Into the Woods, I think would be just gorgeous. I think it's a fantastic show. So I'd probably say that. I think it closed sooner than it should have done in the West End when it was originally on. I know it's been done since, but I would do it with like a big old stellar cast and get some amazing director and stick it somewhere in the middle of town. Yeah. With me in it, obviously. Oh no, you said from an audience member. Oh damn, you said from an audience member perspective.
Well, we'll let you off. We'll combine it. Damn. But no, yeah, that's kind of never because they did Regent's Park one, didn't they? They filmed that.
Yeah.
That's kind of amazing.
I didn't see it. I think I must have been away because I love going to the theatre as well. I don't just like being on the stage. I actually love. In fact, I went to see Evie just before lockdown. I went to see her in Waitress, and she was. You know a mate's going to be good, but then you see her and you go, oh, she's really good. Because I worked with her in Assassins. And I think she knows. If she's still there, she knows that I thought she was amazing. But yeah, I thought Waitress was just gorgeous. So it was really nice. I like going to see mates and stuff. It's really... I've not seen Kerry in anything. I didn't see her in Wicked. I must rectify that. I've seen her in concert. I've seen her doing concerts. Yeah. Amazing. So yeah, I love going to see mates. Welks, Mrs. Yeah. You were amazing, Evie. You just her and John Montague. Did you see it? Did you see Waitress?
I saw it, but I saw it.
It's Evie.
I saw it with Ashley Roberts, and let's not go there because that's a whole different story. Let's not go there.
Okay. I know. I think Evie will always be that person in that role. Brilliant. And with John Montague, it's just so funny. I laughed and laughed and laughed.
You've got fans now. You have to do more live.
This love is great.
I think she means live.
I'm going to do live. This live is great. I'll take live.
Both.
I'm going to do this again. I love it. When we did Assassins, Evie was doing them all the time, like at the 5 and at Curtain. And I was like, what are you doing? I don't understand it. And now I'm kind of, can I do this on my own then? Is that the
nature? When you go on like First Open Instagram, if you like swipe to the left, I don't know if you put stories up, because that might be the next step as well. You can just go live. One of them's options is live.
I need to go on an Insta course.
There you go. Oh yeah, you
can get what the bloody hell I'm doing.
That's what you guess you can like. Just bring people up. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. You like my earrings? Oh, cheers. I'll tell you about these earrings. So they were meant for Donna, but my dresser stole them for me. They gave me them. I was like, I'll be having them. Them's is silver. So yeah, they were Donna. There's always a bit of Donna in me somewhere.
There's somewhere. Oh, God.
Yeah, you should do it on your own. Yeah, I'll give it a go, Molly, at some point when I'm in my garden. I'll try and Insta it.
Pop some songs on it. You've got to do a concert or something.
Yeah.
What people
well, I did sing the other day, and it was a bit like, oh yeah, missed that. Yeah, it was really nice. What's your favourite keepsake from the shows? Well, I have got a pair of dungarees. I've got a funny story about these dungarees. I got a pair of dungarees to take. I want to get one of the suits, but I'm not sure about whether they'll give me one of those because they're so expensive. But I've got some boots. I've got the dungarees. I've got some jewellery. And I wore the dungarees to IKEA once. A woman came up to me and said, I love your dungarees. Where are they from? And I went, you can't get these. They're costume. What? No!
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, listen, you ain't getting none of these dungarees. This is Donna's dungarees. And she like looked at me like askance and walked off. Donna's dungarees, yeah. So that's my favourite thing. I do sometimes look. I sometimes feel like Donna around the house and I've got dungarees on and a drill in my hand. I work all night. I work all day. Yeah. Right. Although I don't work all night. I look down all night. I look down all day. Sorry, I'm rambling.
No, that's all good. I'm just trying to read what people are saying. Like.
Mostly just laughing at my mantle.
Everyone's just like,
you ain't getting no dungarees like these. You've got to sing 12 songs in a show to get these beauties.
Yeah, you've got to earn them.
Go earn them.
I was watching someone on Pointless yesterday had a dungaree on.
I love a dungaree. I love them. I'm living them. I've been living them since lockdown anyway. It's like every morning, what should I wear? The same old stuff. Yeah,
I'm the same. It's the first time.
Hair up, who cares?
First time I've kind of made an effort. I've not really put an effort on. Just put a shirt on, really.
I'm doing a juice cleanse at the minute. I'm in the middle of a juice cleanse because I don't know about anybody else who's listening, but when lockdown began, I basically started eating like it was Christmas Day every day. I was like, snacks, booze, cakes, crisps, biscuits. So now I'm doing this body cleanse for 7 days, and I'm basically eating my own skin because I'm hungry. But you know, sometimes I just start drinking every day, just like time to have a beer, you know. So yeah, I'm trying to do this cleanse to try and purify my body.
Get back into it,
yeah.
It's difficult kind of getting routine again into it at the minute.
Yeah, have you been able to work?
No, because I literally the worst time I started a new job at the Leicester Haymarket, like the week before lockdown, and then obviously that's gone kaput, right?
What were you doing at the Haymarket?
Box office, so.
Oh, great. I'm still eating like it's Christmas. Yeah, I went on to Boxing Day, which is more like, you know, but at least Christmas is a meal. I was basically on Boxing Day. Cheese, crisps.
Anything, everything.
Oh, yeah. Are they nice, the juices? Yeah, they are, Holly. Yeah, they're pretty tasty. They're just very small and you get 5 a day. And yesterday I was a bit like, oh, this is really hard. But I've only got tomorrow to do and then I'm free and I can have snacks again. Well, the idea is that you don't go immediately to snacks, but we'll see. Sean Braun, hey, how are you?
Amazing. Yeah, no, that's the problem.
That's another Mamma Mia member.
Amazing. Yeah, there's a problem with it, kind of the routine of everything. There's no routine of the days, is there? And... No, it's getting structure to your day is really important. My house is clean. It's like, what should I do today? I've got to do some polishing. Yeah, that's all we can do. Can't do anything.
Yeah, I've been studying my piano as well. I've been having piano lessons and studying for that. It's just something to get your brain ticking over, you know. It's great you got a job at the Haymarket. How fantastic.
Well, I did.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to go back when it opens again.
Well, they were one of the first ones that gone bust, didn't they? So I don't know.
Surely it will open again.
Hopefully, because I don't know. But I've not heard from them. This is the annoying thing. If they're watching.
Yeah, come on. What's been the hardest part of lockdown? Missing people, and being in a room with creative people. Saw you in Lisbon. It was amazing. Thank you. I love being in Lisbon, actually. Amazing place. We did it in a bull ring in Lisbon. Men's absolutely bonkers, but it's a beautiful place. The hardest part has been missing people, I think. Yeah. And not being creative. not working. I miss popping into London and seeing a mate and suddenly being wary of other people. I was on the train. I did go into London the other day, being wary of people, me giving death stares to people on the train, put your mask on. People not in mask on the train. I was like, under my mask, like death stares. In fact, one bloke was like, have you got a problem? I was like, no, just put your mask on. So I miss people. I miss my family enormously. And yeah, I'm sure everybody else feels similar. You want to work, don't you? You know, you want to go out and do stuff in the day. I went to Cornwall camping a couple of weeks ago in my sister's, what I found out was a leaky tent, and it pissed it down. Basically, the water flooded in. But despite that, I got annoyed at the weekend transport. Yeah, put a bloody mask on, for God's sakes. Despite that, going to Cornwall and being out of my immediate surroundings was a total joy. It was amazing. I loved it. Cornwall. Are you from Cornwall? Oh, I loved it.
Kelly, that's Kelly.
I miss hugging people. Yeah, George. Yay! Georgina Castle's here. One of my Sophies. Oh, she's the most gorgeous person. Hello. I'm interviewing George for the first time. Literally, I'm like techno queen.
I'm going to depress everyone here because we've reached the end of the time. So we have to. We've reached the end of time.
Oh, that was so much fun.
It's been amazing.
You can tell I've been locked down. I'm like,
yeah, that's good. We'll do it again. We'll all do it again. We'll reconvene.
Yeah, that would be really brilliant. I loved it. Georgina Castle is beautiful. You're right.
Amazing.
Yes.
It's amazing.
She got it from her stage mum.
There you go.
Stay safe, everybody. Yeah, it's so nice to talk.
Amazing. Thank you.
Love. Oh, Rebecca's here. Hello, Rebecca. I'm going now. Sorry. I've been cut off.
I'm tripping her off. But no, thank you for coming. And
you're so welcome. Speak to you again.
See you again soon. Bye. Bye. Bye.